that's when I saw a fence. Chain link about 6 feet tall, bent and bowing but still upright, running straight across the ridge line and into the trees on the other side. Figured I had to be at least 5 or 6 miles out, maybe more. And this wasn't flat, easy terrain either. It would be a very long hike back. That's when the shortcut idea started to crawl up in my brain. I noticed earlier how the creek twisted and curled around big hills and those rock bluffs. If I just cut across 1 or 2 of those big loops, I could shave off a mile, maybe 2. It made perfect sense. The creek always led back to the lot. It wasn't like I could get lost if I kept tracking toward water. Oh, I did. At the first bend, the creek wrapped wide around a red dirt hill. I climbed up straight, loose rocks and high desert brush, topped out sweating and picked up my way down the backside. Sure enough, there was water, snaking through cottonwoods at the bottom. That saved me 20 minutes easy. I felt super smart and capable. I tried it again. The second shortcut was trickier. The climb was longer, steeper, and choked up with deadfall. Thighs burned halfway up, but I could already see where the creek had curled back on itself, so I pushed hard, scraping through the sage and cactus. And that's when I saw a fence. Chain link about 6 feet tall, bent and bowing but still upright, running straight across the ridge line and into the trees on the other side. No signs, no barbed wire, just a rusting wall between me and what I figured was the shortest path home. I followed it maybe 40 yards until I found a spot where the bottom was peeled up. Not much, maybe a foot of space, but enough for somebody desperate or dumb enough to squeeze through. Didn't think twice. I dropped to my belly and wormed through it. Backpack scraped, but I made it. The terrain beyond was different, flatter, shadier, trees set further apart. Everything was overgrown but somehow looked clearer, like it had been maintained long ago and then left to rot. There were crushed beer cans in the dirt, a rusted axe head, and the roots of a juniper. Something about the air felt off, though. I kept moving. The shortcut had to pay off soon, right? 10 minutes in, I stepped out of the trees and saw it.